Hello, hang on. I know we just started, but I need like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Yeah, sorry about that. Just literally as the timer was going, the cat violently threw up all over the floor.
Oh,
so
no.
I'll deal with that properly later, but hopefully she's okay.
Cat emergency.
Yeah. You're doing okay, sweetie? Poor little girl. Alright. Well. Hopefully it's okay now. Let's keep going for now. Anyway, with that intro, I'm Charlie Interviewer. This is Murders on the Yangtze River. Joined by Ghost Luke as well.
Hello.
Yeah, let's get started on chapter 4, I guess. Oh, are we on the last save slot? Okay, I think this was... Okay, I guess we'll...
There has been a point where you've been using save slots very liberally.
Alright. I guess let's see where chapter 4 takes us. We can't go back, presumably?
Shen, let's... Oh, never mind, we're not voicing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Actual Afu can voice that.
Alright, I guess we're back on the boat. That's concerning.
Oh no, Awu's dead.
Oh. Well,
they're dropping like flies in this ironworks. I guess that's why Madame Vu is here. Auntie Vu. Wait, we did? When did we see this?
Off screen, presumably.
I don't understand why any of that would have to be a secret.
I mean, I would assume that he's doing that as a way of, like, you know, burying, like, what's his face, Foreman Ting. He just, like,
yeah, okay, I guess so, because he's in the
want
flag.
anyone to know that he cares.
To know that he cared.
Yeah.
Foreman Ting was a father figure to him.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is why Madame Vu's here, because we need her for the second case.
I guess.
Auntie Vu.
Oh. Hi, kitty.
Well, no, they can't take a break of food. The case is solved, which means they have to get back to work.
Yep.
It wasn't a statue that did it. No, somebody got murdered there.
Yeah.
There's a huge blood stain on the wall. It's very creepy. Yeah, they truly
he's not gonna curse us,
anybody.
right?
They do not let anybody clock
Kitty.
out. You work in the ironworks, you die in the ironworks, you spend your afterlife in the ironworks.
帮工们也赶来接替我上工了，会办大人特意允许我多休息几日。
Whoa, a
这
whole
还
few
是庄
days
稼老
off.
汉进皇城，头一遭。我呀，先回去睡一觉，醒了还是得来盯着。这么重要的事儿，可不能出错呀。
Yeah, I mean, we'd hate for somebody to actually fall into the iron
Yep.
after all that.
大娘，你怎么还在啊？我以为你走了。
What are you doing here?
你这小后生，怎么说话呢？
She's like, I hate you,
我就
Afu.
是担心大娘没时间休息。毕竟，您可是这湖广大地上最厉害的仵作。
哼，少拍马屁，还是你家先生本领高强。
大娘谬赞，实不敢当。
你谦虚什么？之前的藏尸案，
Too much
连老身都
humility.
险些被
They
蒙
should
混
all
过去。
be self-confident geniuses like Afu.
戏。
Classic me doing this science thing.
那大娘你先休息，我们下次见。
下次别见了。
No.
仵作和侦探碰到一块儿，还能有什么事儿？
Well, I mean, pretty decent, honestly.
准是又出人命了。
Man, we are telegraphing this second murder. No rest.
这里的事情都已处理好了吗？
I think so.
我已查清真相，铁厂不日便能恢复如常。
李毅和我是多年老友，他将铁厂看作命一般。
Oh, is he
这次
Shipmaster
多亏了
Lowe?
你们两个帮忙。
The connections.
Speaking of connections,
Speaking of connections.
yeah, we should probably tell the people what else you discovered.
Yeah, so looking back at the streams that we previously did, there are some connections that we didn't make at the time but are really obvious in retrospect. So back in the London chapter, right, where Shen's just gotten out of the cab and he's investigating his brother's quote-unquote suicide, there are some NPCs talking right outside his apartment building that you can't talk to because the cutscene starts to just like shuffle Shen inside and start the investigation. But two of those guys are wearing these like black outfits and hats, and they're very shady, and they actually look a lot like those guys that Miss Chung described following our brother mere moments before he died. So kind of a shady conspiracy thing. They're definitely watching the house, like there's something going on, there's some kind of organized thing happening. But also talking to them is literally Mr. Robinson from this ironworks factory. This guy, he is involved in our brother's death somehow, and I don't know if we were supposed to notice it.
Yep.
I don't know if we were supposed to notice it or not, but yeah.
Yep. There's some kind of
So he's connected.
conspiracy with all this iron stuff. And
Yeah.
our brother is involved in it somehow.
Every Londoner is evil, I guess. All British people are bad and are directly involved in this conspiracy.
Obviously.
Is the lesson I think we should take away from this. So
Yep.
yeah, he's here, and it's just like, okay, so it could just be that if you're going to be involved in one shady British conspiracy, you might as well get involved in a second shady British conspiracy. Like, the skill set is broadly
I feel like
applicable.
there's no way. It's gotta be the same conspiracy.
It's gotta be the same conspiracy, because it's like, a Fu has a personal connection to this ironworks.
Yeah.
So that's 2 degrees of separation from Shen, and just 1 degree of separation from the investigation overall. So, like, something's up. Why the ironworks? Why this? Mr. Robinson, what are you hiding behind your terrible Chinese?
I wonder if that's an act. Like, probably
could be
not.
an
It could be legit, but if he really is like
could-
a major villain, maybe he's just faking it.
It's like, it
Wasn't there
could
at
be
some
an
point
act.
someone like mentioned something about it? Oh, that like he couldn't have forged the letter because his Chinese like not good enough.
Well, okay, I don't
I
think
think
it
yeah,
came
no,
up
that was
specifically.
that was like
That
us
was
theorizing
us
about it, but
internally.
maybe it's just
I was like, I don't believe this man could forge any convincing note in Chinese.
yeah.
But, you know, we could
But I
be
mean,
wrong
maybe
about
that's
that.
why
He
he
could
was
turn
just
out
like,
to be.
yeah, maybe that's why he's like faking it.
I
just
don't.
like-
I don't speak Chinese
Yeah.
very well, Mr. Shen Chongping, who I don't know and have never seen before.
Yep.
And I was here like, truly the greatest betrayal of that conversation was that Shen at no point offered to speak English to make it easier on him. It turns out they might have both been hiding their bilingual prowess.
Oh boy.
Fucking Mr. Robinson. I'm like, I was like, this is the same guy, right? The fucking monocle? I'm like, yes, this guy has a distinct character design, and it's definitely him. What the fuck?
Hi, Kit. Did you finish your homework? Yeah, I don't know if you missed our discussion just now, but we're putting together conspiracies.
There is a conspiracy board within this conspiracy board.
Yep.
We've got the same guy who was at the ironworks and who is a British guy who allegedly doesn't speak Chinese very well, was literally lurking outside our dead brother's apartment 3 years ago when we went to investigate. So it's like, oh no. That's not a coincidence.
Shenanigans are afoot.
Shenanigans are afoot. That's exactly how Sherlock Holmes said it.
金词数据给你回电报了。
Oh yeah, we sent them a telegram. What did we send them again? But yeah,
I
it was
think we were
Mr.
like,
Robinson.
we would like to talk about this book.
Oh yeah, I think we just informed them that we were coming to ask them things
The
about.
confined room mystery. We
Yeah.
would like to learn a little about it.
Yep.
电报里怎么说？
书局的督教
They say that someone is
对
dead.
那本斗士遗阵较为熟悉，愿意协助调查。
I mean, I would hope they're familiar with it.
Yeah.
This is like one of their biggest authors.
先生，咱们赶紧去扬州吧。
那就快上船吧。
You go to a publisher and you're like, hey, I would like to ask a question about one of your books. I hope you're aware of it. It's called The Hunger
山
Games.
做如此的巍峨，我位于公永求索。千锤百炼铸金魂，一片丹心留人间。君看今朝汉
And she's
室
As
trying to
we
come
all
up with like a
know,
rhyming headline for her article.
90% of journalism is headline.
现在哪个好呢？
Something about the dead brother's best friend's father's name, but I don't know if you should say it now if he comes back up.
Well,
I mean,
we know. We have seen that guy's name. It's what Watson Reuben Bell, I think.
yeah,
Watson
something like
Reuben
that.
Bell. So the fact that his name is Watson is definitely pinging stuff in a game that likes Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Apparently Reuben is also a biblical name, but it seems to be spelled very differently in the Bible, and it's not nearly as interesting as the other guy's middle name being as scary.
Yeah.
So, like, There's definitely room for this to be another significant name, but I'm not sure if it's the middle name is important or it's just, hey, this guy's name is Watson. That's funny.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
We'll see.
Alright. Oh no! 4 exclamation marks.
Another murder!
Oh, she's joining us.
Don't sit silly. I'm joining you on this journey.
I think Ruben could be a reference to Rube Goldberg? I don't know.
It could be. There was
Maybe.
definitely a contraption.
There were definitely contraptions, yes. Alright. Back onto the river. Back to the title screen. Game over, guys. That's it.
So, I guess Awu lives another day. He is not mysteriously missing because he got murdered. Way to go, Awu. It is funny that we've got a second title screen.
What does this say? Even until today, Dazhou, Sichuan, Baoding, Hebei, Guiyang, Guizhou, Jigong Mountain, Henan. What does the even until today mean? Like, that seems to be a real photo. Or is this the...
Yes.
Are they saying that the rails from this ironworks are still used today?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, still use the steel rails made
Still use.
by the Hanyang Ironworks. That's very cool. More little historical knowledge for us.
请进。
What is he working on?
A foo?
文小姐有
Because I was
什么
like, I'm pretty sure Shen,
No,
it's
Afu.
just all conspiracy all
Yeah,
the time.
no. I know what Shen is doing. I'm just wondering what Afu is tinkering with over there.
Robot hand.
我是来，抱歉，
She's like, I want to join your
我对那封
crew.
决心的判断太草率，差点误导了大家。
文小姐不必自责。若没有你的帮助，此案无法顺利告破。
是啊，文小姐反诈和私事那招实在是太妙了。
你的鲜血神迹才是帮了大忙，让他露出了破绽。
我们也算是不打不相识啦。以后有什么需要帮忙的，
Handshake of
尽
mutual
管说
respect.
眼下就有一件事想请你们帮
Social
忙。
link established.
可是帮
So
文小
did
姐
she
的文章
pay for a
补充格致学
ticket
知识的
or?
事，
I don't know.
其实我是想要找2位侦探进行采访。
采访。
I feel like that's dangerous.
Yeah.
我在这里有一个侦探类
You've
的
got a
报纸
whole
专栏
conspiracy gunning for you.
Yeah. Detective themed newspaper column.
希望能借此普及逻辑推理和格致学知识。可惜，我见到大多数自称侦探的人几乎都是骗子。
我家
Yeah,
先
it
生可不
turns
一
out
样
that，literally
他是如
anybody
假
can
包换的
wander
真
onto
侦
a
探。
crime scene and call themselves a detective. It's a real problem.
所以呀、我很期待能把你们的经历写成报道，让更多人知道。
这个
I wonder if he's gonna want to deliberately use it to, like, spread information.
沈先生不用有压
Yeah.
力
Lay a
我将
trap
你们
for
办的
the
案子就行
conspirators.
Lure people out. Get intel.
Yep.
Say, hey, if you have any information about this, contact the newspaper. Oh, one's got a last name now.
我和先生
Or a
Are
first
we gonna
name.
find out?
One of
通
the
过一
two.
个案子才认识
Are
的。
we gonna find out now? Is it flashback time
Whoa.
again?
Flashback. A case on this ship. Shipmaster Lowe, you are getting more suspicious by the moment.
Hello,
Did a foo get
Fluffy.
accused of murder? Did we come full circle?
The creature has come back. Hello.
Creature.
So fluffy.
2年前， 我
Does he not remember?
He's like, listen, I do a lot of science and you get a lot of brain injuries when you do like serious science.
Just like, I've inhaled so many toxic fumes.
I huff a lot of chemical fumes.
那是2年前的一个夜晚，
I
我第一
eat
次登上
so
山河。
many drugged rice cakes.
That's true. He does just eat things, doesn't he?
He does do that.
Ooh.
Mystic ship in the mist. Dun dun dun.
大牌啊，得猜心，当整局牌面了然于胸时。
Why does this person sound like this? It sounds like they're drunk or something.
He's a smooth operator. He's playing 5 steps ahead of everyone else. He's a smooth operator. This is 21.
一丈青扈三娘，正本美人去。果然又是小妹
I
妹吗
am really hoping that knowledge of Chinese card games is not going to come in for solving this
Probably
murder.
not. They'll tell us if we need to know anything, right?
哎呀，我这手指
Fingers crossed.
不得了，得萃一萃，去去霉。
银珠是家里的掌上明珠，不止牌运，什么运都是嗲嗲。
I feel like she's gonna die.
你的运道也蛮好的
Sister
呀。
issue.
此局恰好有家小酒所，让你成了东夫。不然你那张孤零零的9万啊，咱手里头出不去了呢。
That 9 of
大哥，
characters. I know
东
what
风也
these
不是
cards
人
are.
人都能成的，没本事的，泄了风也要被灌在地上。
You see, this is a thematic tie-in to the ironworks. It's all ironworking all the
一个
way
运
down.
道好的不得了。我们俩呀，要小心，不然手中的仇啊，要被2个女人家抢跑呢。
讲什么抢不抢的，该是谁的就是谁的。
Oh.
大哥，你可以把我的仇拿去，无妨。
Okay,
First
stand
maze
up
off
for
on his
yourself.
planet. Yeah. he's checked out.
He's just
你
like
们瞧瞧，引珠多小的长幼有序呢。难怪阿爷生前最疼他。
Wow.
Okay, we're just going immediate into the sister issues. The daddy issues, the family issues, the most Ace Attorney of themes, really.
也不能薄了你二嫂和你三哥呀。
我的仇都在这儿，你们要怎么分都行。
打趣你的玩笑话，怎么还当真了呢？
愁不愁有什么重要？这牌都是缺的，只是拿来打发时间。
也是，万字门的牌少了8张，硬打也没劲，输了又有人要发急。
Are the missing cards gonna be important?
Yep, 8 character cards. We definitely know what those
让
are.
我们打
They
扑
mean.
克吧。
我哪里会打什么扑克牌？
Poker. I don't know anything about poker. That strange Western
银珠
invention.
你就别再谦虚了。
I don't actually know if it's a Western invention.
昨天我帮你收拾行李，看到好几副扑克牌呢。
Poker cards. Okay,
if
so
those
they
are
are
just-
different kinds of cards.
I mean, if they're just like a regular deck of playing cards, that doesn't necessarily mean they're for poker.
Well,
Or
I
would it be
think the
specifically a
suggestion
poker
is
deck?
that
你
these are like Western style, because they have been bringing up the 9 of characters.
Yeah,
and I'm
well,
like,
yeah,
I
they're saying
don't
that
know
she
if
had
that's-
like Western playing cards.
Yes.
But there are many
You
games
don't
that
know
can be
that it's
played with
poker,
Western
but-
playing cards. She's just making the assumption that it's
Yeah.
poker.
Yeah, I don't think she knows other ones than poker.
Yeah, probably.
I think
I'm guessing
she's
that's just
I
like the
know
thing
one
that's
card game.
known somewhat in China now.
Yeah, exactly.
怎么，出去见了世面，瞧不上我们这些老菜皮啦？
不是的，
She's a poker ace.
碰圈的温还是抽牌扑克
She's-
我都会。
A card shark.
只管把牌拿来。
打什么西洋牌啊？胡七八糟的东西。
Okay, see,
儒
see,
家人
that
要
seems
守本
like...
阿爷生前也最不惜这些的。
Okay, so the businessman is the one who's related to those two, and the first mate's just sort of here.
I'm not entirely clear on
think
their
that's
relationship.
how-
I think they might all be related? Or
So
is someone...
I don't think the first mate is here. I think that one of them is a sister and the other one is married
Let
to
me
him.
check the characters, if we have characters yet. Eldest son of the Wu family. Second daughter-in-law of the Wu family. Yeah, we had a sister-in-law, so that would be... Or then, yeah, he's the third son,
Oh, okay, so he is actually related.
and she's the youngest daughter.
Family
So
issues.
she's... I guess, is she the first mate's wife or something? Or, well, she
I
would
hope
be
it will become
the wife of
clear.
one of the two, presumably.
Yeah, I hope it'll become clear who's married.
Yeah,
to
she's
who.
like... She's
at some
between their
point.
ages,
Yeah.
so... I don't know.
Yep.
And she's much younger.
And we also have information about this game, which might become important for plot.
Oh, you mean looking at the thing? Yeah, let's take a look. So is Lady and their mother? No, she's a sister-in-law. Right?
She's
get the right
married to
character.
one of them, we assume. Or married to a third brother.
Okay.
Okay, so it literally is blackjack.
Hmm. Okay.
I was just joking about this is 21.
阿爷老古董，你更是旧的像还没出土。
老子，阿爷还没入土，你就急着忤逆他。
Ooh.
He's like, I will slay you with... Yeah, it really does look like a Minecraft sword.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, I
know
was
what it
thinking that too.
actually is.
I think
but-
I think it's made of coins that are attached together like that.
Oh! No, that does make sense, actually.
I would imagine it's some sort of like ceremonial object, presumably shaped to look specifically like a sword.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know
like- I mean,
why
I
he's
know
carrying it
that-
around. He does also have those like beads and stuff, so it seems like he's some sort of religious man. Well, not necessarily in the
there-
sense of, yeah.
There could be that. I am also just wondering, like, because yeah, if the coins with the holes in them,
Yeah.
you could carry them around by just stringing them on something.
Yeah.
And given that people are just kind of weird and creative, I could very easily see coin swords just becoming a thing. Like, you got
Mhm.
enough coins, make a sword out of them. Just have fun with it. So it could be because he's a businessman. It could be to show that he's very rich, that he's just waving his coins around.
Maybe.
But I guess we might find out, question mark.
Yeah, I would guess the sword is more for some sort of symbolic meaning, but I don't know the exact
Yeah,
context
it
of
could be. I literally have no context for
Yeah.
this.
是，大哥讲的对。要我说啊，连马吊都不该打。
We shouldn't even be playing mahjong.
我乏了，先回房了。引租，等下你教我打扑克，大哥走他的本，我还是要
She
学
married
的。
to Timon then?
Maybe?
Maybe.
Oh.
Meanwhile,
边喝
Our other buddy is here too.
Joseph.
和客人们聊天，可真是有趣的经历。
And he's
Joseph
fluent in
is
Chinese.
very fluent in Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the necklace symbolizes something with high status or religion or both. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it could be like a piece of jade, which would be like, this is expensive.
他们都是吴大富的家人，
Yeah.
他们的声音太大，打扰到二位了吧？
不，
They're just sitting at the big table.
他们每个人都像在说大话，
We're here in the sad tiny
但实际
table.
上又不是。真叫一个话里有话，言下之意，弦外之音。
He's like, I love it when people have passive aggressive family conversations.
Yeah.
约瑟，你的中文进步很大。哪里哪里，
He's just like, I can keep going.
只是最近
He's like, I've
我
been
很
taking
热衷于体
Duolingo,
会汉语言的微
keeping
妙
up
之
with
处，
my streak.
尤其是博大精深的成语。
So Joseph is a very fancy
小娥
man.
我们的船行到何处了？
听船长说，前面是龙王庙水域，过了龙王庙再行1日，就到目的地了。
龙王庙。
Uh-oh.
What? Okay, this
Did he
might
not
be a
know
point
where they were
towards
going?
religious.
两西啊
I just took a
快到龙王
cruise
庙
to
了，你怎么不
nowhere.
告诉我呀？
Is the child drinking? Yeah, I don't know what he was
安排人
drinking
放
there.
鞭炮，把备好的祭品也拿出来。
Oh.
祭品？这蒸汽轮上哪有什么祭品？
We're a steamboat.
还有，就是鸡肉、鱼肉、猪头什么的呀。上船前我明明同你讲过的。
Do we have chicken,
你是不
fish,
晓
or
得
pork
龙王庙
aboard?
龙王的厉害呀！当年我差
Oh, is
点。
that gonna be supposedly the the cause of everything?
More spirit murders, of
别
course.
再讲那些陈词滥调了。现在流行
Physics is all the rage now. What a line.
Religion's a dying trend. Everybody's into.
我同你讲不通啊！
He's like, there's no
你
art.
手成功，我刚讲的话你听到了吧？你去。
我吗？哦，
只知道使唤人，你自己怎么不去？
我是要在这里送金刚金宝，全船平安的。
He's like, do you guys want to get shipwrecked? Is that what you want?
啊，你见到好久了吗？
没有啊，还没在这里。
到处都找不到他，不知道又去哪里喝酒
Dead.
了。
So I like that. This is the how did you meet a Fu chapter, and we've got a whole bunch of characters, none of whom is the Fu, I think.
He'll get there eventually.
We'll get there eventually. I'm like, a Fu could have a glow up or something, but like,
Just look at every character suspiciously. Which one of you is?
you know, that's what I'm doing. I'm like, is he the child? Is he that like? He would be 17 right now because he's
Yeah.
19 in the present day, and this is 2 years ago.
Yep.
But I'm also like, we know a Fu isn't like his name is like Fu Seng or something like that. But like, that's also not any of the name
Yeah.
that Su Fu Seng, I think. It's also none of the other names we're hearing here. So there's not even like, where's that passenger of who does science? Oh, he's over there.
We'll find him eventually.
We'll find
来了
him.
灵叔。吴老爷，我报完灵书就去找罗船长。
阿弥陀佛，阿弥西地摩神，阿弥陀佛，阿弥西地摩。
周，你听说过有关龙王庙水域的传说吗？
He's still calling him John.
Yep. Come on, Joseph. You're in China. Assimilate.
我在报纸上读到过有关他的报道，说那里曾发生过许多离奇的沉船事件。我们的邻居似乎就是其中的经历者。你可以代替我了解一下吗？我突然对他产生
Why
He's
can't
like,
you talk
I
to them?
Because he's too busy being mysterious and sketchy and maybe having murdered our brother.
Yeah. He's just like, I'm an intimidating, pretty foreign boy. Like, they're not gonna trust me.
I'm far too fancy
I'm
to
too
talk to
cool,
those people.
yeah.
You go do it.
当然。看来你又嗅
So
到了
I
案件的
will
气息
say something that is very funny about just like Ace Attorney inspirations and everything is right now the guy that Joseph vibes most like to me right now is Christoph Gavin, up to the blonde hair,
absolutely.
like over a shoulder, and like that's not a good comparison for Joseph.
Yep. He definitely has
Kind
the
of a bad
vibe.
news bears sort of thing.
Yeah, I do wonder why he's here to begin with.
Yeah, why is he here? Is he installing Mr.
Where are they
Robinson at
going?
the Ironworks?
Yeah, maybe.
心有灵犀，所见略同。
He's like, that's right, I know so many idioms.
Shen's just like, I'm not impressed. Well, let's take a look at the obituary.
Oh, there's an obituary just lying.
It's just on the table. I
That's
guess it's for the dad?
That's fun.
Why did they just leave it on the table, though? That's so weird.
I
There's
guess
an
they're just
obituary on the
coming back
table.
from the funeral?
Yeah, I don't know. Famous Huizhou tea merchant Wu Aishan passed away in Hangzhou at the age of 78. Chinese knockoff Christoph Gavin. Is he canonically British?
He is British. Oh,
Christoph.
shit. Yeah, I think he is.
Huh.
Christoph Gavin? No, hang on. I know they were
I would-
raised in
Yeah, they
Oh,
have
shit.
some connection to Germany.
Gavins. Yeah. Clavier is just like always peppering things, German
Yeah.
phrases into his things.
Well,
I think
he
they were
definitely
raised
studied in
there.
Germany at least. I think they.
Yeah,
lived
so
there
they've
at some
got
point.
European stuff. I think
Yeah, I
with
don't know.
Christoph's accent, I kind of remember it not. Well, actually, does he? I don't think they're voiced. So.
Oh,
Never
you're talking about
mind.
Joseph. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Joseph is British. Yes.
Yeah. Joseph
So
is.
he's not
is
a
British,
Chinese
yes.
knockoff. He's a
Definitively
British knockoff.
Christoph is European of some flavor,
Yeah.
culturally, if nothing else.
An incomplete set of mahjong cards. The only character card left is 9 of characters. Okay, so I guess
If
there are
that's a
9 of them and
symbolism
8 are
thing.
missing.
Yep. What do we know about Mahjong now?
Alright, I guess who's gonna be this guy?
I mean, that one's voiced, but the rest of it might not be. So, you're here, we're gonna talk to a Fu eventually.
Yeah. Mr.
We,
Wu,
we could
there's
switch
something
off, however.
I would like to ask you. Yeah, we can just...
Pick
okay.
somebody.
Yeah, I'll be this guy then. Oh, it's Mr. I don't even know what kind of voice to give this guy. He was like the guy who sounded really weird in the cutscene.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what he sounded in the cutscene, just that he sounded like he was totally drunk.
Oh, wild. Yeah, just pick whatever. We gave that other policeman the gumshoe voice, and he's definitely not from Brooklyn, so... Boston.
Oh, it's not
Something
so
like that.
shit. Go on ahead. I'll adjust it as I go, whatever.
Yeah.
When you mentioned the incident at the Loong King Temple back then, I wonder... It's interesting that that line is voiced.
Yeah.
Which is good, because I don't want to try to read that.
It's like
Yeah, he's
mispronounce
not.
every word.
That incident was too uncanny, and now this ship is filled with mourning. It's much too grim. I just can't talk about it anymore. I hope we see Officer Jones again, yeah.
He just shows up in the ironworks like, yeah, I work here now.
Oh. Joseph Iscariot Bell is the new prosecutor of the Shanghai International Settlement.
A prosecutor.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if he got that position due to something related to that case.
Due to some kind of conspiracy, maybe.
Yeah. Mr. Joseph will assume office within this month.
So I guess I can...
Alright, yeah. Miss Yin Chu.
Sorry, I just remembered there's something I need to do. Goodbye. I need to go do a murder. Goodbye.
Alright, so we've got the deck this way. Oh. There's a Western clock hanging on the wall. The time displayed is 9:30. It's getting late.
Ah.
What? What's that noise? Sounds like a bell ringing in the engine room. Did I accidentally trigger something? God damn it.
Yeah,
No, it seems to
we
have
thought
stopped.
that the clock wouldn't trigger it.
The waters of the Loong King Temple have a bad reputation. Ever since countless ships capsized here, a series of bizarre tales have emerged.
There's
Rumor has
a
it.
magician's top hat.
Yep,
very
unique magic,
Ace
yep.
Attorney.
Rumor has it there's a water monster in the waters. To some, it looks like a white loon. What does that mean? I guess it's some sort of mystical
I guess we'll
creature.
find out.
To others, it's an open umbrella with eyes all over.
It's their Gordy, I guess.
Yep.
This case will rely on us disproving its existence.
There are also people who have witnessed a glowing disc floating in the sky. A few years ago, a strange case of a missing transport took place here as well. For more information on what happened next, please follow this reporter's next story. This report introduces the mysterious legends of the waters of the Loong King Temple. A strange case of a missing transport once took place here. Oh. There's a sweet potato congee emanating a pleasant smell stewing inside the pot.
This kanji will be essential to solving the...
Mr. Shen, I'm preparing a midnight snack. You can come have a taste later. What have you prepared, Mr. Yangtze? Borscht, rosemary roast chicken, Welsh pudding,
Borscht.
paired with red Bordeaux.
It's all coming up, Apollo Justice.
Oh, by the way, I've heard you've been to the UK. I've also prepared a stargazy pie. That is so creepy.
Yes. That's the classic British stargazy pie.
Wasn't there something similar in Genshin? I feel like there was some... What are they? Oh my god, I forgot the name of the... Melusine. The Melusine
Okay.
cooking.
Oh.
There was a quest where we had to like help them make something like that, I think. It was
Okay.
It was something.
It was something.
Apparently it's a thing.
Classic British cooking. Yeah, I mean, like, the fact that it gave us
yeah.
a factoid piece about it, I'm like, I guess it's
it
a
must
thing.
Be real.
British people, I guess.
Classic British cooking.
Classic British cooking.
Perhaps it may trigger your nostalgia for those days and make you miss them like I do. You are too kind, Mr. Yangtze. However, I unintentionally overheard your brother asking about sacrificial offerings. Since there's chicken and fish for dinner, we don't need to worry about him. What's there to worry about? He can starve if he wants to. What is the reason behind your brother's unease towards these waters? This was where our family once lost everything when we were transporting a batch of silver. Ah, so that was the missing transport. Timon was supposed to escort the goods with the ship, but luckily he was delayed. It is understandable that your brother still harbors concerns from narrowly escaping death. I'm so sick of his bland and banal gibberish. Nowadays, physics is all the rage. God damn it.
Why are you saying it like that? Also, I'm so sick of my brother's trauma from nearly dying.
Mr. Shen, having stayed abroad, I'm sure you understand how I feel, right?
His PTSD is not nearly trendy enough.
Alright, well, we have two directions we can potentially go. Joseph, will changing our route affect your appointment?
His appointment? Do you want me to be Joseph?
Alright, yeah.
It's my honor to be able to accompany you in bringing Brian back to his hometown. Ah, that's sad. That's sad. As the saying goes, falling leaves settle on their roots. May his soul rest in peace.
Youngshun, is the shipmaster's sweet potato kanji ready? I'll deliver it to him. It's ready. Come and get it.
Trippin' murder.
Hey, you! Did you go and ask about what I instructed you to? What did the shipmaster say? The shipmaster said... We don't have any firecrackers on board. What do we do now? I bet you didn't explain the stakes at hand properly. Listen to me. Just tell him that... Never mind. I'll deliver it myself.
I will say the fact that his job is he's the first mate of this ship, which probably goes up and down the lot.
Yeah.
I can certainly see a point of like, listen, it's fine, you're not gonna get Bermuda Triangle, but...
Yeah. Master Wu, you're talking too fast. I can't remember everything. How about I accompany you to where Shipmaster Lo is? Fine then. Give me a second to tell our fortune before we talk to him. Holy gods and deities, Wu Teban begs you for spiritual divination. Show me my destiny. Uh-oh.
It's the death card.
The trigrams indicate we'll be trapped in water. Terrible fortune awaits.
That is actually a pretty...
It's hopeless.
A pretty specific prediction for this.
Yep. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Master Wu, just relax. Shipmaster Lo has taken this route many times. With him at the helm, nothing can go wrong.
Immediate explosion.
什么情况？
看起来像是电力系统故障。
龙王又来了。
Fu, what did you do to the system again?
小娥，餐厅中可有电箱？
有，在油画后面，但这里太黑了，不好找。沈大哥，电箱在这
Okay.
里。
Spooky shadows.
I was gonna say, it takes us half an hour to go through some manuscripts, but a matter of moments to find the circuit breaker. But it's like, oh no, we're just turning on a candle. That's fine.
应该是保险丝烧了。
那可麻烦了。我早上听吴大哥说，他刚把最后一个备用换上的呀。
Yeah, this was
If
definitely a
only we
deliberate
had
setup.
some sort of scientist who could manufacture a fuse out of spare parts.
中，何不尝试直接把线路连接起来？
That's
Minigame
not how
time.
fuses work, Joseph.
我试试。
沈大哥要小心啊！
He's just fully trying to get Shen murdered.
把这些保险丝
Oh,
Oh
no,
my
what
God.
if you
连接起来，气电
accidentally,
线不能交叉，
without crossing
就能
them?
修好电箱了。
Minigame time.
Hang on. Ha-
I mean, we started this game getting accused of murder. I would be surprised if it gets off scot-free.
Wait, what?
So,
What is actually?
I think,
the
are you
intention here?
are
I'm
you
not
rotating them?
I guess. Can you just choose? Okay.
Oh, I think you go from positive to negative
Yeah.
to positive.
What? Where do I need to? Is there a specific location I need to start and end?
I think you need to connect. I think each of them can connect to one other thing.
Yeah.
I think you need to connect all of them
Connect.
to another one. Okay. One of them's actually lit up.
Yeah, I don't know what this means.
Okay. So I guess yeah.
Oh,
from
I think I
end.
need to make a loop. Can I? Let's reset.
Hmm.
I probably need
Yeah.
to make this loop. But wait, it'll be hard to connect this one to two. Can I connect it to like this one?
Yeah, so I think
Okay,
if you move it to that one, yeah, you can go down that one. Or, yeah, I mean...
Oh, wait, no. No, this is just a...
Yeah, no, you gotta... You'd have to disconnect those and connect the minus to that upper plus, I think.
Yeah. No,
Is there a way
that's
to
not what I
get rid of one specific one?
I don't know. I guess maybe not.
I think you might have to reset.
Okay, hang on. So, we want to... Okay, this one...
So there is definitely a thing with the tune of... I do definitely get a vibe that I've heard this melody in an Ace Attorney game before, but I don't actually... I cannot actually find any specific instance where that's true. I'm not sure how much my memory is just assuming I've heard it before because it's been playing so much in this game. You know?
好了，电力恢复了。
That's definitely how fuses work.
Yep.
谢阿弥陀佛。
吴老爷，你不是应该感谢沈大哥
Wow,
吗？
rude. Shen's the one who did all the work. Yeah.
要的要的，总之无事就好啊，无事。
我就说不会有事的吧。
And
Someone's
immediate
definitely
crash.
dead
山河
now.
号是最安全的船了。
Yeah. Somebody's been murdered.
这又是什么情况？
好像
Well,
是
well, well.
引
Who
出
did
这
a
个
foo
声音
kill?
上去看看。
眼珠姐，你还好吧？
With the brother or sister-in-law
She-
dying. Yeah, my
to
money's on the
rush off to
sister-in-law.
set up the murder scene.
But
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
she had to rush off.
银珠姑娘，发生什么事了？
It could be the first, yeah, the... Who's dead?
父亲，二嫂，
Okay. Yeah, she's dead. She didn't even get a voice.
what is that? Next to her.
杀人啦！
很遗憾，
Well,
他已经没有呼吸了，
you don't know that,
血液还
Joseph.
没凝结，刚死亡不久。
小娥，这里发生了命案，麻烦守在门口，别再让人进入。
好的。
Man, I wonder how Afu's gonna get framed for this.
你死的好惨呀！这究竟是谁干
It's a random thing to notice, but that is such a tall bunk bed. Like,
Yeah,
you got so much room up there.
they have so much space. This is the roomiest
想要
ship
找
I
出
have
凶
ever
手
seen.
就必须进行现场调查。仲，你能配合我一下吗？
And I cooperate with you.
Yeah,
求之不得。
you little bitch, after what you did to our brother? Probably.
Kerosene lamp. I
We're
wonder
back
if,
to
like,
reading.
she had that because she knew that the lights were gonna go out.
Maybe.
No, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
By the way, we're back to voicing, by the way.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. The name Fu is written at the base of the lamp with a brush.
Who's like, I have never written my name on anything I ever own. I lose things so easily.
2 books, the Chinese Scientific Magazine and Night and Morning, are on the upper bunk. This bed appears to belong to Miss Yinchu. There's a water
She's a
pipe on the lower
scientist.
bunk. This is probably Madame Yin's bed. Water
So,
pipe.
Yin Shu, who needed to leave to do something, is also a scientist.
The corner of a book is poking out from under the pillow. It is an account book. It records in detail the various expenses of the Wu family. Wait, what are you two doing?
A post-mortem examination.
Oh, he's not gonna like that. 2 of you are outsiders and men. How could I let you touch my sister-in-law's body?
Okay,
so
so
not
we
his
don't know
wife,
who
then.
she's married to. Not his
Yeah.
wife.
Presumably
We don't know
the
who she's married
first
to.
mate's wife, but maybe they have another brother or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think somebody was mentioned like the third son or something, so.
Mr. Timon. Mr. Joseph is a prosecutor from Britain with great accomplishments in medicine. This examination will not harm her body, but instead help us understand the cause of death.
I mean, I feel like the big dagger in her chest probably had something
Yeah.
to do with it.
Oh, you don't know. Maybe she was already dead when she was stabbed.
Eh? Almost like
can't.
another case we can think of.
Yep. It's improper for men and women to touch so casually. Just let Yin Chu do it on your behalf, then.
Mr. Wu, it is obvious that your sister-in-law has been murdered. Unless you want the culprit to remain at large, please remain silent and stay out of the way. John, let's begin. All right.
She's so blurry.
That's why we have a magnifying glass. We're blind without it.
The face of the deceased is clean, and the jade on her hairpin is sparkling under the light. This hairpin appears to be a collector's item. You know what's what, huh? Yinzhou's hairpin can't be bought with money. How does he know that? I mean, how did Shen figure it out? Does this hairpin have a special origin? Shen needs to clean his glasses, yeah. The silversmith who made it used to work in the palace. That craftsmanship is long lost now. Someone once owed us Wus a large sum of money, so Yinzhou and I went to collect the debt. Yinzhou immediately fell in love with this hairpin before I could even say anything. How's that gonna be relevant?
So not a robbery.
Yeah. Well, that's the obvious thing. Candlestick?
Oh, candlestick! Damn, Afu, how did you do that with your noodle arm?
I thought there's something I saw really recently about a murder using a candlestick.
Yeah.
What? It was some game. Was it an Ace Attorney?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. So the thing is, I
I
assume
think of something
they're
really
talking about,
specific,
like,
but I forget what it was.
I assume they're talking about like the spike that keeps the candle from wobbling. So that is a blade.
Oh yes, it was an Ace Attorney. It was.
Okay.
It was like a.
If it's
okay.
If
it's not
from
something
one
you're
of the
familiar
various
with,
attorney
then
games, I don't want to be spoiled. I do
Yeah.
want to play those on my own.
I won't say anything.
Thumbs up.
Anyway,
Yes,
the murder
it
weapon was a
is.
copper candlestick. The spikes completely penetrated the body. The drip pen on the candlestick is covering the bleeding from the wound. Then why is there so much blood on the floor?
Yeah, why is there so much blood?
Therefore, the column has not been tainted with blood. I think she was probably stabbed with something else, and then the candlestick put in there later.
Yeah.
The body is still warm to the touch, and there are no signs of livor mortis, indicating that she's
You
just
kids
passed
with
away.
your liver mortis this, liver mortis.
What kind of bloodstains are these, Shen?
Yeah.
There are several parallel bloodstains on the ground near the left hand of the deceased. It looks like someone dragged fingers through it.
Yeah.
The bloodstains spread in an outward direction and do not seem to have been left by the deceased.
Afu's like, I wonder what this blood tastes like. And yep.
The head of the deceased rests against the bed, yet her foot tilts unnaturally to one side. Huh, what does that mean? It is as if the murderer took her life, placed her body down, and then kicked her. Huh.
Kick.
Did they do so to vent anger? This was Joseph.
Sorry. No, the murderer wouldn't have only kicked her once if they struck her body out of frustration.
Papu's just a hound
know
at
a
this
lot
point.
about
A good sniffer and very food
Angry
made
murderers,
yeah,
huh,
true.
Joseph? There's probably another reason.
Okay, no. Other. There are some glass shards scattered around the feet of the deceased.
From the lantern?
One of which
Question
is a
mark?
perfectly circular shape, seeming out
A
of place
camera?
among the other fragments. Yeah, a lens of some sort.
Oh, it's gonna be
maybe.
like Afu's glasses.
Maybe.
His fucking goggles.
Yeah, if like one lens is intact and the other broke.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
could this have fallen from? Alright, what are we still missing? Hands? Oh, there's something on, yeah. There's a gash on the outer side of the deceased's arm that was caused by a sharp object.
This is a defense wound. You haven't heard of those yet. According to the location of the wound, it is likely that the deceased instinctively blocked the murderer's assault with her left arm. Which suggests that the killer was right-handed. Do we know if Afu is left-handed?
I don't remember.
Afu's like, actually, I'm ambidextrous. I would be equally capable of someone with my left hand or my right.
Is that it?
So they don't have a little... Yeah, they don't have a progress bar. Or her face, maybe? There's a little bit of blood.
I don't know.
No?
I can't seem to exit
There.
out, so clearly we're not done yet.
Yeah. Unless we're in another time loop.
Uh-oh. What am I missing?
What are we
Maybe
missing?
something else around. Alright. I need this magnifying glass to see. Oh.
Chest, which is different from the candlestick.
There's a candlestick in her chest. There are no blood spurts nearby, but blood is oozing out.
When the atrium is blood resulting in a fatal blockage. The entire process happens extremely quickly. The deceased wouldn't even have time to scream, which suggests this is somebody who knows human anatomy. Because they did a quick in and out.
I guess, but like I think most people would know that stabbing someone in the heart would kill them.
It's not that stabbing someone in the heart will kill you, it's that if I stab you in the heart, you won't be able to scream and draw attention so that people would catch me killing you. It's I know where to stab it so you won't be able to cry for help.
Maybe. The murderer seems quite skillful to be able to kill someone in one blow with a candlestick.
With a candlestick, that's a very
Yeah, we're not
thin-
sure if it's the candlestick, but in that case, yes.
Yeah, but I mean,
probably.
like, we're assuming, and that would be a very thin...
Physics guy, he seems to really love physics.
He loves physics, yeah. Physics and anatomy, they're basically the same thing.
Yeah, close enough.
It's all the rage right now. Yeah, that massive gap in the autopsy.
Okay. Suitcase. There's a closed suitcase placed horizontally by the bed. Cuff of Madame Yin's right sleeve is caught in the suitcase. In the
that's
suitcase,
concerning.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Open it up.
How the heck did that happen? Yeah, why are we not opening it?
Yeah, immediately open it.
There's a wind-up gramophone, but it is slightly damaged. If oil is applied on the spring, the sound produced should be improved.
If only we knew someone on this ship who carried around oil for mechanics.
There's a woman's coat on the hanger. It appears to belong to Madame Yin.
I will say the fact that these two women have very similar names is going to be confusing as all get out in this case.
Yeah. Yin Zhou? Oh, Yin Zhou, how could this happen? You were alive and well just moments ago, but now you're gone. My condolences, Mr. Timon. I have a few questions to ask. I heard your fear of these waters is due to you almost boarding a missing escort ship. Shh, 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 shh. Why is this being brought up again? Madame Yin was murdered when our ship was approaching the waters near the Loong King Temple. Does this seem like a coincidence to you, Mr. Taemon? You should know these waters are evil! Evil, I tell you! Whether it's what happened today or back then, it's because we've angered the Loong King. Yeah, tell me what happened in the past. Father entrusted the Yangtze River escort agency to transport the silver to buy a tea shop. I was supposed to accompany the escort, but I suddenly fell ill. Thank goodness for that! Otherwise, I would have followed that ship into the stomach of the Loong King! My condolences, Mr. Taemon. I have a few questions to ask. Mr. Taemon, has Madame Yin ever been on unfriendly terms with anyone? Yin Zhou had a knack for running the household. People were bound to be jealous. I don't think anyone would harm Yin Zhou because of that. Is there anyone on the ship that raises your suspicions, Mr. Taemon? They turned off all the lights like snap and killed someone with a candlestick. They would have had to see where to aim, too.
Yeah, which is probably
Well,
what
there is also-
the
there
lantern
was the
is
lantern,
going to
yeah.
be. Yeah.
Something in the water must have possessed somebody. Please bless us, Bodhisattva, bless us. Earlier, I heard you speaking with your sisters about the splitting of inheritance. You mean the tea business, the land, and the house our father left behind? Could the death of Madame Yin be related to this? Hey! You don't think us Woos would kill Yin Zhou just for some family property, do you? Us Woos aren't heartless profit seekers. Imagine if he pulls off a Sherlock Holmes and has some night vision goggles. He very well could. What's in this cabinet? The cabinet is locked and cannot be opened.
If only we knew someone who could pick locks.
Yep. Magnets, coils, ammeters, and many other strange objects can be seen placed inside.
If this is meant to be like... Yeah.
These are most likely not the belongings of Madame Yin and Miss Hinshu.
Like, how much space does this boat have?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a small mirror, as well as some bottles and jars on the table. Top-grade moisturizers and serums. These are all expensive Watson brand cosmetics. Oh.
Watson? Like Watson Bell?
Is that a fan?
Son
Yeah, it
of
looks
a
like.
bitch.
Yeah, I don't know when electric fans
The
were invented.
conspiracy deepens. Moisturizers and serums. As in that thing that our brother might have been working on. Uh-oh. Time for a foo to get accused of murder.
这不是睡在我上铺的小伙子吗？
What? Does he have his hand stuck in a jar? What is that?
He's like, listen, this happens a lot. There's a cookie in it and I don't want to let it go.
What? I'm confused.
We didn't have handcuffs, so this will have to do. You are making some assumptions, buddy. I'm suspicious.
Okay, it's not a jar, but it's some sort of contraption. And yeah, he is missing a lens.
So this is a different look, but it's a nice look.
Yeah.
He is missing a lens, yeah. Well, that is a little concerning of it. Okay, fair.
说，人是不是你杀的？
Oh.
不说话。
Who's like, sorry, I didn't unlock voice acting yet. Does he have social anxiety?
把他丢到江里
Is
头
our
去
arc
了
helping
吗？
him to get over his fears? Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
I would imagine he's pretty damn freaked out at having been like.
He's
Well,
pretty
first of all,
damn freaked
potentially
out,
having
but, like-
seen the murder scene and then being accused of doing the murder.
He might have been at the murder scene because of the glasses lens, yes.
Yeah, and he had blood on his hand, so maybe he was the one who left the streaks.
Yeah, but he wasn't the murderer.
Yeah, obviously he wasn't the murderer, but
Well, yeah.
yeah.
具体怎么处置，得等罗船长来发落。
良心，那你先去找根绳子来，把这个杀人凶手绑起来。
We unlock a
等一下。
tied up sprite.
Oh,
Ah.
这个少年应该不是杀害殷夫人的凶手。
Come on, Joseph. Way to steal our
不是凶
thunder.
手。
你这个样子，讲话是要负责任的呢。这个小滑头，印堂狭窄。
Just look at him.
serious. Shut up.
Just look at this adorable killer.
Yeah, look at him. He's terrified. Poor boy.
费先生，
Is that
阿福的
contraption?
手上明明都是血啊，为何说他不是凶手呢？
Yeah, Joseph.
阿福是凶手的可能性微乎其微。唯一想必你也发
I
现了
believe.
吧？
Okay, so we're just like. He's leading us through, like, we're doing the gameplay, but we're just doing what he already figured fun.
可我还没能看透全部的真相。
不用谦
He's
虚，
like, I'm just an
你的
amateur
信
right
念
now.
肯定已经有
You
答
have
案
an。answer in your heart.
In your heart.
我尽力。
It's really what detective work is all about.
阿福面色惨白，手上还沾了血，看起来确实像凶手。但事实上，案发现场有一处关键的细节，与这一推论存在矛盾。
Okay, so it might be the fact that there isn't any blood seeping out of the wound. Like, we haven't found anything that marks the other blood. Like, we haven't found any explanation for why there's blood on the ground.
Yeah.
Because her wound is very contained. So it would be that something else was bleeding, like a different person was bleeding, and Afu got his hand in that, I think. The suitcase is weird, though. I don't know what the suitcase proves.
Yeah,
But
I
I
don't
think-
know.
I think the blood stains on the chest. Can we save here?
No, I don't think so.
I think it's the blood stains.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Significant maybe not then, but because they're not saying like, oh, it was held up by this. Like, I guess the fact that we can look into anything before we confirm, we should probably just click at each thing.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. I think I know what it is. I think we're supposed to say the lantern? Because do we know Afu's name yet? Like, they've called him Afu,
yeah.
but do we know that that's a nickname for Fu?
Probably.
It might be that, but I'm not 100% on.
What did that prove though? Because it just,
Well,
if anything, it
because
would
the
prove that he was
implication-
there.
Well, I'm saying that the implication would be like this is one of those asymmetric, or we're like, oh, this is a different person's name, and then they reveal, no, that's my full name actually.
I don't think so.
Because, like, if we're assuming that we know his name and we're looking at the glass, those both seem to confirm he's there.
Yeah.
What would the bloodstains? I mean, I guess
These
what happens
bloodstains?
when we look at the bloodstains.
Several parallel bloodstains on the ground near the left hand, extending
Yeah.
outward.
So that would support it. Suitcase. What's suitcase? Trapping the right sleeve. Like, what is up with this suitcase?
I
Hairpin?
don't know what it would be.
The wound on the left arm.
Contradicts the conclusions that Afu is the murderer because of the blood on its hand. I think in that case, the candlestick maybe does make the most sense.
Yeah, I think the candlestick, it doesn't give us the exact clue.
Yeah, like the murderer wouldn't necessarily have blood on their hands.
Yeah, like
the blood doesn't prove anything.
oh, I mean, the candlestick doesn't have any blood on
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
So, like, if he was holding it in his... Yeah, the
No
murder
blood
weapon
was found on the
candlestick.
column.
Okay, there we
That's
go.
specifically said.
But that's
So, yeah, I
so
think I'm gonna
different
go
than
with
the
that.
blood. Like, you have to click the exact right thing. So that's tricky.
Oh yeah,
I
because I,
think it's
clicked
this
on. Yeah, I
one.
think I clicked on the blood before, not on the candlestick.
Blood
能
stains
证
is
明阿
like
福不
right
是凶手
there.
的证据，正是插在尸体身上的烛台。
沈先生，这个烛台不是
And
凶
that's
器
why
吗
it's very convenient that his hand is stuck in the jar. He couldn't have used his left hand for it. It's in a jar.
Yeah, is it actually stuck in there? Like, what is that contraption? I think it's like
So,
there's.
what's up with this?
I think it's one of those things where there's like something in the jar and there's like a glove into it so that you can manipulate the thing in the jar without putting your hand in.
Robot hand.
Not robot hand, but like just something in that jar that you have to do things to.
怎么反而能证明阿福不是凶手？
若要将烛台上的尖钉刺入人的体内，凶手的手必须握住台柱，没错吧？
那样才能使上力。
既然阿福行凶，
Yeah, it's physics.
那
It's
为
like
什么
they
阿福的右
probably
手上
will
满
make-
是血迹，
But
而台柱却是干净的呢？
也许台柱上血迹被他擦掉了。
and then just left it on his hand.
如果阿福擦掉了台柱上的血迹，就不可能不擦去手上的血。
难道是烛台自己飞
Oh my
出了
god.
Candlestick. This explains
死者是被
everything.
细长的利器插入心脏杀害的。在这种情况下，
Like your
血液
cane,
不会喷
Joseph?
射出来，而
It
是
probably
从伤
wasn't
口深
Joseph.
处被衣服吸收。况且，还有蜡蘸的阻隔，凶手可以做到手不沾血。
刚才停过电，如果阿福行凶时正赶上停电，慌乱之下，他不小心碰到了二嫂
I
身
don't
上的
like
血
that first mate Wu is so quick to
Yeah,
blame
suspicious.
a Fu for this.
I don't like that he's still just
So
like
far, the
smiling.
person-
Like, this was his sister-in-law slash wife, maybe? We don't know.
Sister-in-law slash wife, you know.
那么，阿福是不是在停电以前就已经进入案发现场了呢？我想听听你的答案。
能指明时间的证据，就在大家。
Would it be the lamp then?
Yeah, the lantern.
I mean, he could have been in the room before, but then gotten the lamp. I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, I think the lamp then.
能表
Um.
明阿福进入现场时间的，正是他摔碎在房间中的这盏煤油
So
灯。
I think Afu just has serious social anxiety and saw a dead body and is like, I have to. That requires speaking.
停电，才有使用煤油灯的必要。也就是说，阿福是在停电后才进入现场的。
要是阿福进屋是在停电之后的话，
当时，他的右手举着煤油灯，而左手套在一根奇怪的
And
装
his
饰。
left
Can we figure out what the deal with that is?
Whatever the hell
确
this
实不太
thing
方便
is.
再拿烛台杀人。
那要不是阿福的话，他的手上到底为什么有
I guess maybe when he
血
found the body, he dropped the lamp, and that's why it broke.
再讲，他一个男的跑到 女人家的屋里头做什么啊？
He got lost on the way to the bathroom. Okay, yeah, Afu's got some serious, like,
面色苍白。
this isn't just I'm scared, this is,
这
yeah,
些都是典型的恐惧症状。
of fear.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that, Joseph. Thank you.
阿福恐怕是因为艾尔氏综合症一时失语了。
Those are some words.
Come
Just
on,
be
Afu,
like-
this was your flashback episode, but I want to voice you.
殷夫人已经告诉我们了。
Yeah, you just don't even get to talk. Oh no.
He spends the entire. I was like,
别走！
so I shouldn't be this character. It's like, no, okay, I see how it is.
周，不如由你来提示一下吴先生吧。
I mean, it has to be the bloodstain.
Yeah.
阿福也许是在不知情的情况下，误碰了死者左臂的伤口。
阿福手上的血迹来源于殷夫人身上，只是地上的血痕应该也是他造成的。不过，如果想要说服两位吴先生，还需要更刨根问底一些。
The extra mile.
Okay.
因此，我们真正要回答的是，阿福去触碰尸体的原因。
The reason he touched the
The
body.
reason why. Well, I feel like it would be to check if she or yeah, the glass shards because
I wonder if he
his
like tripped
glasses-
on her, and maybe that's why her
Oh,
feet
maybe
are in a
that's
weird
the foot
position or
thing.
whatever.
Yeah, actually, okay, because I can think of a number of reasons. I can think of tripping on her. I can think of if his glasses were broken.
Yeah, well, I
he
think
wouldn't be able to see.
how would his
so he'd
glasses
be
broken
reaching
then? I think he
blindly.
like tripped on her and fell and broke his glasses in the
Yeah.
process.
So yeah,
would
I
it
feel
be
like
the
if
foot
because
then?
if her foot's
Let's
yeah,
try
I think
it.
the foot position.
周，
He
No.
tripped.
这并不是阿福手上
Damn
沾
it.
血的原因。你需要再
Fine,
呕心沥
Joseph.
血的想一想。
Sweat
You're worse than
blood.
Shadow Shen.
Jeez.
You're worse than Shadow Shen.
We try the glass shards then.
阿福的眼镜少了一块镜片，就落在殷夫人的身旁。
Okay, I think
Which
he
I
tripped
gotta
over her
say-
foot and broke his glasses, and then as he was like
Yeah.
groping around, then he
My
touched
glasses. I
her.
can't see without one lens of my glasses.
Yeah.
恰如其分的回答。根据殷夫人的尸体所呈现的怪异姿势，再结合地上煤油灯的位置、镜片，同时考虑到舱门、舷窗与它们间的位置关系，依据停电后船舱内的光线情况，不难推测出阿福的经历。进入房间后，
Joseph is
他
like
不是被
being
地上的尸体绊倒
incredibly confident about this.
Yeah.
打碎了煤油灯，摔坏了眼镜。
Although, how would he have like tripped over her if he had a lamp? Wouldn't you have seen her?
He's just very
在
clumsy.
黑暗中寻找晶片时，他不小心摸到了死者衣物上的血，而鲜血诱发了他的恐惧症。
Yeah, he's
贝尔
got
先
some
生的
kind
意
of
思
trauma.
是阿福只是发现了尸体，凶手另有其人。
不错，
And we technically haven't disproven anything.
不是人啊！
Oh my
死了
god, calm down.
Fucking Christoph Gavin of it all.
自己飞过去的，水底的龙王索命来了。
德满兄多虑了，在尸体附近存在一个不合理之处，能表明除阿福之外，还有其他人进过现场。
That suitcase. Suitcase
I
time.
guess. Did they just like not
Because
notice that they closed
she
it on her sleeve, I guess?
Well, I mean, the lights were out.
It's true. We'll try it.
现场的不合理之处，就在这个行李箱上。 行李箱夹住了殷夫人的衣袖，说明殷夫人遇刺倒地后，曾有人合上了箱子。
啊，此话怎讲？
箱子就摆在殷夫人的手边，合上箱子的人不可能没发现尸体。这人不是阿福，否则他就不会被绊倒了。也不是殷夫人，否则箱子上会留下血迹。
发现了尸体却无动于衷，肯定就是凶手了。可凶手为什么在作案后要特意合上箱子呢？
我们可否打
Because
开
they
箱
were
子
getting
调查
something
一
out of
下
the？ suitcase. Yeah, finally, can we open the suitcase?
Uh-oh.
不能开，不能开！
What's in that suitcase?
We have so many stolen goods in
留
there.
在箱子里藏了什么哟？
It could be
要是那东西给我
underwear.
们也招来了祸事，那可怎么办呢？
贝先生、沈先生，别听这个老古董的。查案要紧，开！
He's like, I hate my brother. Open the suitcase.
箱中
So
放
I
着
do
几件
think
衣物，
that
一盒
other
首饰，
sister
一
is
只荷包，
very
还
suspicious.
有一些
Yeah.
The Western style
Yeah.
poker cards.
What is that on the... Oh, on the shirt. It's like an imprint of something that used to be there. I guess something that
Yeah,
someone
something
took
was
out of there.
taken.
Yeah. And the box of jewelry is open. Like, did we open that just now, or was that already
I don't
open?
think so. Well, maybe. I think the point is that they're not just robbing her because they would have
Yeah.
taken the jewelry.
Yeah.
似乎有什么东西被
An
拿走。
indentation. And there's some blood on that one card.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure if that's blood or like some kind of paint or something, but I guess given the circumstances,
be,
it's
but
likely blood.
I think blood.
But I wonder if
yeah.
it's the card that they had
The
or one of the
top card
missing
is-
ones.
Look at the top card. It's the Ace of Threes. That Western
That's
style
funny.
Ace of Threes.
难道船上有江道？
It has 2 hearts on it.
It has 2 hearts. The Ace of 3 twos.
What is that?
Maybe
I wonder
it's
if
a
it's
card
just like-
for a magic.
What? Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, that makes
Legitimate
sense.
thing.
Yeah,
We
no,
did
for
see
sure,
the top
absolutely.
hat.
Because
So
if
it
you
could be
cover
fake
up
card
the
for
bottom
magic.
corner, then it looks like an Ace of Hearts.
Yeah.
If you cover up the top
It
corner,
looks
then
like
it
an
looks
Ace
like
of
a 3.
Hearts.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's
yep.
a trick deck. Maybe that's why she didn't
Trick
want to
deck.
play poker. Because she was like,
Yeah, she's like, I don't.
I'm not showing you my cards.
I don't know how to play poker. I'm a magician. I do sleight of hand and also
Yeah.
murder just casually on the side.
I think we're gonna blame her for the murder because she has the sleight of hand tricks.
Sleight of
Or
hand
maybe she actually
tricks.
did use magic to commit murder. This is very Ace Attorney.
Yeah. Finally, we have a real magic.
With someone
case.
cheating in the game. That's a good point, actually. Because if she knows magic tricks, that she may very well be good at
Yeah,
manipulating
they know
cards.
that the character cards were missing,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not sure what the purpose of stealing them in the game would be, given that everybody knew they were missing.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, all right. So, sister's a magician. She is suspiciously not here right now. Well, she was outside. She was like, "Oh my god, I found the body."
箱中的金银细软还在，不是江道所为。
Pirates. Yeah.
Pirates in
刚才我
specific.
们调查房间时，见到过相同形状的物品吗？
There were like
I mean,
perfume
there
bottles.
were some perfumes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks like
Your
that.
father's perfume,
桌子上的
Joseph.
香水瓶，形状与压痕一致。 死者身上有花香，很可能在案发前用过香水，故而未必是凶手所为。
Maybe the perfume is unrelated.
所以，更值得注意的
These fucking trick
是这张妈
cards.
吊牌。
Well, okay, yes, that mahjong card. Joseph doesn't even recognize a magician's deck when he sees one.
So I think the
don't
9
know
was
the
the only
ace of
one that was on the table.
Yeah,
So
that
this
was
is
on
one
the
of the
table.
missing
So
ones.
One of the missing ones, yes. So
Would
if
that,
she was
would
using
that blood
sleight
be
of hand,
from when Afu smeared it? Like, I don't think we saw a gap in that blood where the card would have been removed from, so probably not.
yeah, we haven't
Where did
seen that.
come from then?
So it could have, mysterious
I wonder if
bloodstain of no.
whoever moved it just like noticed that the card was there and tried to hide it, and just it was so dark that they didn't see it had blood on it.
Yeah.
They just figured they would put
It's
it
like,
with the cards.
I think that having blood on it would be the reason that you hide it. I also think this is supposed to be.
But then if they knew it had blood on it, like this is, I guess maybe they assumed we wouldn't look in there. I don't know.
So what we've got here is
sister-in-law caught sister cheating, and the sister couldn't let her live. There could be some
it feels
crazy
like
underground
kind of a jump, especially
thing, but...
for a game with like no stakes, as they said. I think that like the fact that these are the sisters' Western
I think
style
Kit is saying that
cards.
she might have been involved in something bigger, but
maybe
we definitely don't have
like,
any confirmation for any of that yet.
So I think you could technically use magician in some poker games, but I don't think it would be a super effective gambit, especially if people are like, okay, show in your hand, and you're like, no. I feel like you'll get caught pretty quickly. But it could have something to do with big time poker cheating. The thing that's getting me is that because these cards are the sister's cards, but this appears to be the sister-in-law's suitcase because it's got all the perfume and stuff. So I think that she was snooping into the sister's stuff and found these cards and maybe something else. And that's a step in the motive.
8万索钞
The aid of characters.
啊！我们刚才打的马吊牌缺了8张，怎么8万在这里？
Okay, but the thing with the magician,
偷牌了呗。
big ass, which is why we've got like these connections.
哎呀，一说这个人也是，打个马吊都要。
Can't even play mahjong.
不对，
But like everybody noticed those cards were gone. They all knew it.
这个箱子不是二嫂的，倒像是小妹的。
Okay, it's Yinshu's, so that does explain why we've got these Western
还有桌上
cards.
那瓶香水，
Yeah.
都是小妹的东西。
Okay. Sister. Oh, hang on. Am I being cut off?
You're okay now, but I think your sound goes out a little bit on occasion.
Okay. For explanation, I'm assuming of the magician thing, it's that there was an ad for magicians in the newspaper.
Yeah.
And that feels like a detail that may be significant.
Yep.
So that's why we've got these magician cards, magician paper. That could be what's going on. The magician thing could also be a cover.
Yeah, I think
Like,
magician
this
makes
is-
sense as a theory, but I don't know how it's
Yeah.
gonna tie into things.
小娥，
We'll find out.
能让尹珠小姐进来一下吗？
贝先生，尹珠姐被这里的
This
景象
child's
刺
like,
激到了，
I'm
状
traumatized
况不太
now.
好。
Yeah, neither did a foo, but we still brought him.
Yeah.
要不要让她先休息一
Everyone's
下？
a murder suspect. No. Bring her in.
可以，正好阿福也需要休息。我们过一会儿再询问他们。
Joseph is being like shockingly chill.
好，不过这房间
Young Afu needs rest.
这样吧，
Does he know who
我送
Afu
小妹
is?
和阿福回大哥的房间
Is
休
he
息。
doing the
反正今晚大哥要
six
拜龙王呢。
degrees? He knows
Yeah,
that
I
they've
don't know.
established Mr. Robinson here. He knows the son of that ironworks guy that they're probably going to murder.
呀，祭品的问题还没解决呢。
Okay, but your sister-in-law's dead. I think that's more.
魏先生，
Well, clearly she
那
died
殷夫
because they
人
didn't give the
要怎么
offering,
办？
and now if they don't, then more people are going to keep dying.
Yeah. So the thing is, like, the
最好能
captain
将尸体移去
presumably
船
was
上
not
温度
guilty.
最低的地方保存。
Yeah, the
以便后
captain
续
is,
He's
使
is
still
still
running the
around,
boat.
yeah.
Still running the boat 2
温
years
度
in the
低的
future.
地
We
方，
haven't seen
船员
the
是可以吗？
first or the shipmate,
Hmm.
but
好建议。
I don't think we can rule them out. Preserve the body. Reduce the chances of liver mortis.
小娥，刚才多亏了你，否则下楼梯的时候，我就把殷夫人
You
摔
are
地上。
surprisingly strong for a small child.
沈大哥别客气，我帮忙是应该的。
Oh, that's a good point. We actually don't... Have we seen the captain in this timeline? I don't think we have.
I think they have
Like, I
been
think they-
calling him Captain Lowe.
I mean, yes, but
So it's
it could be a different Captain Lowe. We've
yeah,
already
it's
had
at least
several
the same
Lows.
name. There have been a lot
Yes.
of Lowe's, so
It's
Hello.
a captain with the same name.
apostrophe S.
Yes.
It could be a captain with the same name, but
It's probably the same captain.
probably.
而且殷夫人身量轻，不费什么力气。
Jen's just like, I was struggling a little
It's
bit.
like I'm a first like I'm a,
你接下来要去哪儿调查？我来带路。
so many corpses. It doesn't phase me anymore. Okay,
But
I
you
don't
also-
like that you're insinuating your way into our investigation. I'm gonna bump you a few things up the suspect list if you keep this up, shipmate L.
We have all these places
Ah,
to examine.
yes, oh no.
Ooh, so many cabins. There's a paper charm attached to the stern of the ship. When the Loong King appears at midnight, may the golden light protect me. Mr. Shen, what is that? The second line seems to be taken from the Taoist golden light mantra. No doubt it's the handwriting of Master Wu. That is highly likely. However, I've never heard of the saying, the Loong King appears at midnight. Master Wu is a Buddhist, a Taoist, and a worshipper of the Loong King. Isn't he tired? Investigations are more important. There is no need to go to the dining hall. This is Wu Timan
The
and
food would let us
Afu's
go to the
cabin.
dining hall.
Afu and Yinchu are resting inside right now. This is Yinchu and Madame Nin's cabin. It is also the room where the murder occurred. Joseph is still investigating inside. I should take this time
Oh,
to
I don't
investigate
like that.
elsewhere. Yeah.
Also, I didn't mention it, but the fact that he has a cane, it's like, oh no, man. You're already so villain coded.
Yeah, and who knows what he could be hiding in there. Mr. Shen, are you looking at the paddle wheels?
Yeah.
They differ
It's
from the
full of
paddle wheels I
secrets and
often see
swords,
while studying
probably.
abroad. I heard the shipmaster say that the Shanhe was designed and handmade by the two Lord Su. Let's see. Alright, we've got... Oh, we haven't seen much of this guy. Oh, we also
Oh my
had a bunch
god.
of... Wait, what? What happened?
Wait, go down to shipmate L. Go down to shipmate L.
Mm-hmm.
He's 18? He's older than a foo.
Like, he doesn't look
Everybody
super
is
young
older
necessarily,
than
but his
you.
voice sounds super young. Like, it's really high-pitched. I actually...
Yeah! He had a really high
Yeah,
pitched voice.
low-key, I was wondering, even before that, if he was
But, like, I'm not sure what
potentially
that would
a
do.
girl. It says she, what? Oh, is she a she?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
say she. Huh.
Oh,
I
never
didn't
mind.
realize.
That
Okay.
explains it.
That would explain it, I
She's
guess.
18. Okay,
It's
that
just
explains it.
Yeah,
Has
okay.
anybody referred to Elle as a boy, or did we just assume?
I think we just assumed. I mean,
might have
between the
just
short
assumed
hair
from
and
clothes,
the
okay.
like work clothes, I just assumed that she was a guy. But no. Okay.
And
What a
also
plot
the
twist.
fact that, honestly, I don't think we know what traditionally male or...
Yeah, like I would
don't think we
assume
know
that this
which
was the kind
names
of
in Chinese correspond to which...
that is also very true. But also you would assume that like a laborer on a ship is probably a boy. We did just assume her gender. Sorry, Elle. Also, welcome,
Sorry, your audio cut out for me.
Okay, I don't think I was saying all that much though. Just saying sorry for assuming your gender, Elle.
Telling your audio cut out for me briefly. What were you saying about... Yes. Sorry, Elle. We messed up. We're learning and growing.
Alright. Okay.
So I still think that the sister is the most suspicious currently.
Yeah.
She's sleeping it off or whatever. Mahjong cards.
The predecessor of modern Mahjong. Interesting.
Coins and characters.
Modern Mahjong.
The characters also have different names. Does the 8 of characters have...
Interesting. Hi. Appearing to gaze skyward. That's actually kind of sweet. Yeah, if they wanted to
it's like I'm
make it a twist,
almost
they wouldn't have revealed
wondering.
it in the bio.
Yeah, it could be a thing that was accidentally left in.
Yeah. Well.
Maybe it could be a translation thing.
I don't know.
Does Chinese have gendered pronouns?
I don't know.
Because I remember somebody saying something about the language not having. But if so, it could be that the bio was very naturally neutral and they just localized it poorly.
Yeah.
I guess we'll pay attention to how other...
I guess let's go investigate our cabin.
Let's go investigate.
Whose
Our own
bear is
cabin.
that?
Well, now that you're...
Sorry? Your sound cut out again. Hello? Luke, are you there?
Hello, sorry, can you hear me?
Okay, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you now, but I got a little bit disconnected again, and the stream is not all the way back yet.
Alright, Luke has moved on to the other side.
I
Temporarily.
assume we're investigating the urn.
Alright. Mr. Shen, what's inside this jar? It contains my brother's ashes.
Hang on. Sorry.
Hmm?
Okay. We're back.
Okay, cool. I made this trip so that I could bring him
brother's
back
ashes.
home. My condolences, Mr. Shen. It's fine. Those who have passed are resting in peace. Let us go take a look elsewhere. Coins on the floor.
Whose teddy bear is that?
Yeah, that's what I
need
was
to know
wondering.
this.
Yeah. Chinese does have gender pronouns. But I don't know how much they're used, because I know, like, in Japanese,
Okay.
I think they do technically have, like, gendered pronouns, but it's just a lot easier to get around using them than it is in English. Like, that's often a thing that you see in anime. But, I don't know. Mr. Shen, you've dropped your money.
I guess we'll
does not
just pay
belong to
attention
me,
to how
however.
other characters see it.
Yeah. I don't think we've heard anyone refer to her with pronouns before,
Something like
so
that.
we'll see.
Coin sword.
Yeah.
The sprites
I
are
wonder
all
how easily
important.
something could fall off of that sword and, like, not have it come apart. I think it could.
I mean, he shakes it a lot.
Yeah. It looks quite familiar. I may have seen it before. Wine glass on the table. There are 2 books titled The Great Qing Code and The Spirit of Laws on the side table. These are books that I have been reading recently. What's wrong, Mr. Shen? The red wine Joseph left on the
Hang
table
on,
is missing.
sorry, my connection coming. If the problem's on my end, I'll try dropping. Are other people...
I'm not having any issues. Stream okay for everyone else?
experiencing issues? Okay, I'm gonna...
Yeah, I think it might be on your end. Because you have been cutting out a little bit sometimes. Oops. Uh-oh, what happened? Hang on. Okay, now something's weird on my end. What happened? Oh gosh. Hang on. Give me a sec. What is going on? Okay. All right, Luke, are you there?
Hello?
Okay. I guess we have a Luke again. One sec.
Yeah. I don't see the stream at the moment, but...
Yeah, it's coming back.
Okay. coming in cleaner. Can you guys hear me on the stream, or?
I can hear you. We can't see you, though. What the heck? Where are you? Okay, I think you might have to be invisible for now. I don't want to spend the stream trying to debug why you're not showing up. Alright. That's okay, you can go invisible mode. Alright, I think we're good to continue then? Alright.
Yeah, if everybody can hear me, it's fine.
Okay, I think we're good. The red wine Joseph left on the table is missing. Missing? How could it be missing? I'm afraid someone has visited this room in secret. Why would they take the wine bottle, though? That's so weird.
Secret. Finally, I can get absolutely drunk.
This is our bed. I sleep on the upper bunk while Joseph takes the lower bunk. Is that his teddy bear?
It's Joseph's teddy bear. Joseph sleeps with a teddy bear. That's so cute.
There's nothing out of place with the bedding on the bed and the suitcase under the bed. How could something so cute appear on Mr. Joseph's bed? This teddy bear belongs to Joseph's daughter. She asked Joseph to keep it by his side. He has a daughter?
Oh, that's gonna feel so awkward when we get him arrested for murder.
That's gonna be weird. That's really cute, though. There's something up with that teddy bear, though. Maybe it's just like an excuse.
Teddy bear.
He has like something hidden in the bear, and he needs to carry it around with him, and he's just like, yeah,
you can
my
hide
daughter
so
told
much
me. Yeah.
evidence.
Yeah.
Pat's head of teddy bear. You can hide so much evidence in this thing.
And this room has been thoroughly investigated. No other abnormalities were discovered. Mr. Shen, the bottle of red wine is the only thing missing, right? Nothing else? No, nothing else.
Getting suspicious of this, shipmate L.
That's strange. Who would steal Mr. Joseph's wine? Well, maybe someone who would also drop a mysterious coin. Alright. I guess that's that. Were you voicing this guy before?
I think we voiced him. I think he's only appeared in like voiced cutscenes. So I think I can voice him.
Okay.
Although,
yeah, I think he has always been voiced before.
Switch me over to the YouTube preview.
Oh, is it not working? Because the YouTube
currently
preview
I'm
is
seeing
probably...
the entire OBS, so it's a very small.
Oh, that's weird because I usually show you the OBS and it just does the thing automatically. Let me try to refresh it.
Yeah. I don't know what it's doing.
Because the YouTube thing would be behind is the thing.
Okay, no, that's fair. Like whatever the preview thing with the bigger screen, I can make it work if it goes to OBS, I'll make it work. It's just that some of the things are much smaller on my screen then.
Yeah. Alright, is it gonna do the
on
thing?
My ghost. No, it's still doing the big thing. That's okay. We'll deal with
weird.
it.
Huh.
Nothing like this has ever happened on
my
ship before.
Okay.
No! Let me see. Is there anything I can do to...
There's a jar inside, you can screw the head off. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, there's something in that bear.
Yeah, I'm about as... Have you checked everywhere? Hang on. Am I still
I can
cutting
hear you
out?
now. I think you're okay.
Where? Are there any traces of pirates boarding the ship?
There are no signs of pirates boarding the ship. No one has lost their belongings. Mr. Joseph and Mr. Shen both believe that this is a murder case. Luke, are you there?
Yeah, it's popping in and out.
Here, let me... Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna hop entirely off of Discord and hop back on, so give me just a second and I'll be back.
Yeah, it would be really awkward if it was actually just like his daughter's bear. I mean, maybe it's both. Maybe his daughter asked him to bring this bear and he was just like, well, let me repurpose it for my evil plans.
All right.
Let's see if I can get the freaking OPS preview thing to work again. Why is it not doing its thing? Oh man, it's being really slow too.
It's cool if not, I'll deal with it.
I don't want to do that. Accidentally click the wrong thing. Let me try again. Why does it take so long to load? Alright, is it back?
We're back.
Alright, imagine it's not Joseph this entire time. It's totally Joseph.
He's
We're
fully
just...
a red herring.
Yeah.
Don't we feel bad?
Yep.
Just in time, Mr. Shen is here.
In order to ascertain Madame Yin's murder as soon as possible, I must investigate the cockpit.
A place that, as far as we know, has nothing to do with the murder.
Shipmaster Loong, please forgive me for any offense.
Liang Xin has filled me in on all the details. Feel free to investigate. If there's anything you need my help with, just let me know.
The style of this device is extremely unique. Mr. Shen, this is the engine telegraph. It's used to adjust the ship's speed.
Engine telegraph, of course.
Which rooms are connected by the speaking tubes? The two adjacent to the rudder are connected to the dining hall and the engine room. But there are 3 more next to the cabin doors that connect the 3 cabins. I was wearing more women's shoes. I think they're more just like traditional, simple shoes.
Yeah.
Whereas like the first mate and I are wearing something that looks more like Western style.
Yeah, I think like both the Lows were wearing something like that, or maybe just she went.
Shipmaster Loong, there are a few questions I would like to ask you.
Don't hesitate to ask, Mr. Shen.
I heard that a shipmate, Hao Chu, has gone missing.
Ooh, a missing shipmate.
That's right. I haven't seen him since Yinzhou's incident. Do you think he did it?
He's also dead. Although Hao Chu causes trouble when he's drunk. Ah, the wine. He's a coward. I doubt he'd kill anyone.
Don't be so sure. This guy's a drunkard and a lecher. He offended Yin Zhou not too long ago.
Really? What happened?
At the time, Yin Zhou had just boarded the ship and asked Hao Chu to help her carry her things. Not only didn't he lend a helping hand, he ogled her the entire time, then got told off. He refused to repent and kept insisting Yin Zhou looked like the wife he never got to marry.
What if he's telling the truth?
Did
What
they
if
ever
Yin
have
Zhou
any
left him
direct
at the altar?
Conflicts? Not really. I shooed him away. But the simper he had on his face back then, now that I think about it, was really suspicious.
First Mate Wu's just keen to blame anyone for this, huh?
Yeah. How long have you been on the Shanhe, Shipmaster Lo?
I've been related to this ship for most of my life. This ship is my uncle's cousin-in-law. This ship used to be called the Anqing, the first steamship us Chinese designed and built. It's even older than the famous Huang Hu, but not many people know that.
Ooh, it's like a famous ship. Maybe it's the sister and
Famous
the
ship.
brother is covering for her, maybe.
Yeah, they could be colluding. We haven't had a good collusion yet.
Yeah.
When this ship was built, I was only 15 and worked at the Anqing Ordnance Institute. Ordnance. I watched as Hu Shou and his son Su Chenyin built this ship piece by piece.
Relatives of Afu?
Yeah,
Maybe his
isn't
father and
Afu's
grandfather
last
or
name
something?
Su?
Yeah.
Yeah. We might have a name for Afu's dead exploded dad. All of the pistons and screws on the ship were handmade by Su Shou. Su Qianyin and I hammered the boiler in the engine room together bit by bit. Later on, coincidentally, this ship was renamed the Shanhe, and I became the shipmaster. I like how it's like, coincidentally
Yeah, like,
it
what
was
does that name
renamed the
mean?
Shanhe, which I'm sure you understand
the
the illusion. We don't
coincidence?
have to
Yeah.
explain it. The Shanhe is more important to me than anything, so please, Mr. Shen, find out the truth. And if not for the fact that we know him in 3 years and he's not arrested, I would be suspicious of that.
Yeah. Shipmaster Lo, I saw there was a cabinet in Madame Yin's cabin filled with Afu's things. That would explain why he went into that cabin.
Afu used to stay at the cabin in the middle. Who would have known Madame Yin found her cabin too small and insisted on a bigger one? What if Afu was the target? What if
That's
what
interesting,
if somebody,
yeah, maybe.
What if somebody was going
That would make
after
sense if he's,
Afu?
like, yeah, involved in conspiracy shit.
Conspiracy shit.
That, like, he was carrying on his father's work, and they're like, we can't let that happen.
Too much science.
Yeah.
They've got to stop him. He's a kind-hearted kid, so he voluntarily gave up the cabin to them.
Still wondering who the husband to the sister-in-law is? Yeah, me too!
Yeah! Who is she married to?
Hang on. I think we need a bit of a water break.
Alright.
Don't forget to hydrate. Actually, it is getting a little bit late. I wonder if this is also... I think in this time, this is going to be like the whole chapter, not just like a short flashback. So I don't think we're going to be able to finish it in one episode.
We are definitely getting to it has the feel of a longer case, because like chapter 3 wasn't even the whole flashback, was it? Because we're on chapter what? Yeah. Are we on chapter 5 now?
I think this is chapter 4.
Yeah, if this is chapter 4, then that implies it's a whole thing, because we had the flashback and the Hangyang Ironworks in chapter 3.
Yep. You seem to know quite a lot about it.
You could say that. I watched a Fu grow up. He used to come and play when he was shorter than the rudder. Now he calls this place home.
He lives on the ship?
Just kinda, you know, he's married to science. A lot of small installations on the Shanhei were made by him.
Yeah, like the first mate is way too calm about her death, and the businessman was devastated, and he's not even married to her.
Married to her, that is suspicious.
Yeah. Like, he's still just, like, staring with that smile, and it's unsettling, and I don't like it. So you mean that although Afu is staying in the guest room, he's actually a crew member?
How could young Master of Fu be a crew member? He has a deep connection with this ship. Forgive me, but I can't go into details.
Oh, yeah.
He and the
His
ship
father...
are legally married. It's a very dubious thing, so we don't want to call attention to it.
Shipmaster, it's the first I've heard you talk about this as well.
We literally don't talk about Afu.
If it weren't for Mr. Shen, I almost tied Afu up as the murderer.
There's absolutely no way Afu could ever kill anyone.
That's very sweet. This guy seems so, like... He seems to care about Afu. It's very nice.
He's like, not on my ship. If Afu
Yeah.
did do it, no he didn't.
Yep. Mr.
Mr. Liangshan, who are you married to?
May I ask you a few questions? Mr. Shen, what would you like to know? About Madame Yin. Thank you.
Who is she married to?
Has Madame Yin ever had any grudges with anyone? No, it's like a Fu's guardian, yeah.
Yeah.
Yin Zhou is quite obtrusive and a bloodsucker.
I
She's made
really
her fair
hope
share
you're
of
not
enemies.
married.
Yep.
She's obtrusive and a bloodsucker, and that's why I love her.
Yep. However, none of those people are on this ship. Of all the people on this ship, do you think has the most motive to kill her? Hu Teman.
Who is also
Master
not her
Wu.
husband. He's like, yeah, my older brother. He fucking did it.
They might seem friendly with one another, but they've had an ongoing strife for years. The main conflict between them has always been the family business. My second oldest brother died young, but Yin
Okay.
Zhou had a son with him, and she's got business
Okay.
talent. Oh, okay.
We finally got an answer. She is the
Interesting.
Joni Thromby of this Knives Out.
Hmm. Even as the eldest son, Timon didn't stand a chance against her. Oh, wow. So now she's like running the business, even though she's not
She's running the
technically
business.
related to anyone.
Yep.
Timon has always been looking for a way to deprive Yinzhou's family of inheritance rights. How would he be able to do so? There are a myriad of rules in big families. For instance, a woman engages in public or immoral behavior, she'll lose her right of inheritance. Public
Like-
or immoral behavior? What kind of public behavior?
Just, you know, existing
Just
too much
existing
as a woman
in public, yeah.
Women should be seen and not heard, but also
Exactly,
not
yeah.
seen, thank you.
As far as I know, Yinzhou does what she pleases in secret.
So,
Timon never caught
cheating at cards could be a thing in this particular case.
her. I
Um,
wonder, yeah.
The immoral behavior. So, yeah, but he was pretty, like, clearly in the room, the dining room, when all that happened. Like, he
Yeah.
ran up with us, right?
Oh, I don't remember
So-
exactly.
Yeah,
I think she was
we'll
cheating
keep
or
that
someone
in
planted
mind
the
as
cheating
a-
cards, yeah.
He's got some motive, but, like, the thing that with the cheating cards is he wouldn't need to kill her to disinherit her.
Yeah.
So it's actually kind of an anti-motive for murder.
Yeah. I mean, he still could have potentially planted something on her, but he
could have
wouldn't be the
planted
murderer.
something on her, but it would be, how did this escalate to murder? Because the
Yeah, also,
smoothness
he
of the
was-
candlestick.
He was also with us the whole time, right?
Yeah, that's so him, the cabin person, the L who is being our Watson right now for some reason. The Joseph came up with us. I think that First Mate Wu might not have been there, but my memory is hazy.
Yeah,
They
I'm
were
pretty
talking
sure
very
Timon was
shortly
with us.
before. They were talking very shortly before about the cooking and stuff.
Yeah. But then, like, when the lights went out and we were doing our puzzle and stuff, I'm not sure if he was there then.
I'm not sure if he was there so far. I think as far as motives go, because this whole candlestick pericardium thing feels like this is a person who knew what they were doing. Although I'm wondering, because the room trade, the target could have been a Fu, or the target could have been Yu Taemon, because he was bunking with a Fu. So it could have been either of them as the target by someone who did not know about the switch. So it looks like
would
First Mate Wu
anyone
was
have not known
there.
about the switch? I don't know
That is a
how
question.
that would work.
Like, the fact that there's a switch has got to be important. It could be
Yeah.
why Afu was running into the room.
Yeah, that's what I would
He
think.
was looking
Yeah.
for an experiment or something.
Yeah, like that's how he
I'm
ended
just
up
saying that
discovering
there's
his
the
body.
possibility that there's no motive to kill.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everyone here would have known about it though, so I don't think it's likely, but it's possible.
It is also tricky because somebody who is doing like an assassin thing of stabbing them in just such a way that they're not going to be able to scream for help. The fact that you pull that off and you don't notice that you've killed the wrong target is a very specific Venn diagram of skills, you know?
He didn't run with us to the scene of the crime, nor was he there when the sister screamed.
Interesting. First Mate Wu, you're not in the future flashback. You should really reflect on that.
Didn't expect him to go so far.
And,
a bit
and
worried
he's
about the safety of my
running
nephew.
around to accuse everyone.
Nephew?
Yeah, well, I assume the son
That he
of
would...
Yin's family.
Yeah. Like, he's not necessarily here, he's just like talking about him in
Yeah,
hypothetical.
what's gonna
Okay.
happen to him
Yeah, in the
now that
future.
he's an
Yeah.
orphan?
Yep.
And maybe penniless.
Yep. If Madame Yin's family
I'm
loses
certainly not
inheritance
going to
rights,
give him my money.
then your inheritance would
I'm
increase.
so worried for him.
Yep. Me. Yinshu and I are above bickering with those two. So
It's like,
Yinshu
"Sir, I am working on a
seemed to
boat."
be very generous, but that could have been an act.
Sorry,
And it
say
also
again?
could have been... Yinshu seemed to be very generous, but first of all, that
Yeah.
could have been an act. Second of all, that could have been, you know, just for,
She
you
has
know,
some
card,
kind of
like, chips that were for, you know, not any
poker
real stakes.
cheating / magician secret life.
Yeah, no, but I mean,
So-
when it comes to, like, the
Yeah.
betting chips, she was like, oh, you can have all of mine, it's fine. But, like, that
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
necessarily mean that she would
Yeah,
be equally
exactly.
generous with her inheritance.
Exactly.
Yeah, we haven't talked with her sister yet, so she's high on my suspects list, yeah.
Yep. And she was just like, I've got something to do, bye.
Yeah, that's very suspicious. She was definitely doing something.
She was doing something. It almost seems too obvious for it to be murder, though.
Yeah. Why did you come to serve as the first mate of the Shanhe, Mr. Liangxin? Although the Wus are well known for being tea merchants, I'm more of a coffee person. What is this guy's deal?
What is your deal?
He's just like...
He's in his
He
own
just-
little world.
Yeah. Just like... What's it?
I'm more
He just
of a
wants to be
coffee
difficult. Like,
person.
he just wants to be a contrarian.
Yeah. So they could also be in league with one another. They could have done different parts of it.
Yeah.
Somebody shut off the lights and the other person did the murder.
Yeah, maybe it was all
we've
three
got
of
these
them.
speaking tubes. We've got these speaking tubes
Yeah.
that let them communicate with each other, so they could have used those.
Actually, I don't remember. Do the speaking tubes connect potentially the rooms to each other, or do they just connect the cockpit to the various rooms?
They connect the cockpit to certain rooms, which could be important based on what was going on, like the boiler room and stuff. And I think the dining room, maybe.
Like, I would assume if the communications happened through the cockpit, Lo would have been there, so it would have been harder for them to do stuff.
So I don't think they were using those.
Maybe
but
he
they
was.
said there were
They lured him away for some amount of time, so they could arrange something.
They could have lured him away for some amount of time. They also said there were speaking tubes for each like guest room that are just like just outside it. So there could be something with communication in the guest room, just outside to make it easier or something.
Yeah, those are going to be relevant somehow.
Yeah, because they got prompted. They're important.
Mr. Liangxin, I wonder where your aspirations lie. I'm sure, Mr. Shen, you have definitely read Around the World in 80 Days before. I want to be like Fogg and travel the world, see the sights, eat delicious food, and enjoy life.
And do murder?
This guy's so suspicious.
Yeah.
A map is laid out on the desk, in which a compass, a sextant, and a telescope were placed. So it makes sense why the sister-in-law was still involved with the family, because she had a son with her late husband, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like even if she hadn't, like, the way that marriage would have worked in that case, I think she still would have been part of the family.
But, yeah.
But yeah, the fact that she has a son who is an heir to the family.
Yeah. A navigation log that records the course, speed, position, weather, and tidal currents. It records, arrived in Sunyang at 2050, command to accelerate, proceed at full speed. Entered the waters of the Loong King Temple at 2130, command to decelerate, slowly advanced. Power outage occurred at 2210, and power was restored at 2220. Well, it's good that we actually have very accurate timing on this one.
Yep. Yep. But of course there's the chance that she was killed before the lights went out.
Yeah, she could have already been dead.
Already been dead?
Because
that's the thing, if you were doing this whole pericardium thing, you needed to be able to see that.
It's military time, yeah.
Yeah, 24-hour days.
Yeah.
And he's recorded. Some kind of court record, maybe?
There is a food container by the table. The same one First Mate Wu took from the dining hall. I wonder if he was just, like, taking it to the captain.
I do want to note...
Oh, I'm not controlling this. We're going somewhere.
You're not controlling this. Can I just say, I want to note the dining hall clock. When we looked at it, it said the time was 9:30 p.m.
Yes.
Which is about 40 minutes before the blackout was supposed to have occurred.
Yes.
And that seemed to escalate pretty quickly after we looked at the clock.
Yeah.
Like, there was an alarm going on and then the lights went out. So the fact that we saw the clock right before that cutscene means that I think the clock was changed for some reason. Or the records were changed. One of the two.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too. I'm not sure.
Like, I don't think that can be just an accidental mistake. We didn't get like a 40 minutes later flashback or flash.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what the timing was on things. But it did seem pretty quick.
But like, yeah, it was pretty soon after we looked at the clock.
Yeah. I have a basic understanding of the situation in the cockpit. Sorry for my intrusion.
Don't be so courteous, Mr. Shen. You're doing me a favor.
Oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Ah,
Oh shit.
It's Loong King.
船是触礁了吗？
Something fell from the
这江路
roof,
上哪来的
though.
礁石？
That looked like a body.
Looks like a dead guy.
刚刚是不是有什么掉下来了？船长，沈大哥，你们看到了吗？
好像是个人。
出去看看。
刘希，你
Party
来广东，
time.
我同沈先生一起去。
发现一位船员的尸体，已经40多时了。
I just discovered this guy.
沈大哥，这就是好大哥。
Yeah.
怎么会这样？
正，先过来检查尸体。
You exhibit that you have this one.
Oh, just dumps it straight into it, huh? What is this stuff around his mouth? Is it like vomit?
Rice cakes.
There are signs of swelling, congestion, and cyanosis on the deceased's face. Deceased's mouth reeks of alcohol, proving he drank a large amount before death.
Ugh. There's a large amount of vomit in the deceased's mouth. He may have choked to death.
Ooh. Father, what is that? Mr. Shen, there seems to be a piece of paper inside this pile of broken glass. This is another Mahjong card. Uh-oh. Are we gonna
The
find all
7 of
8?
characters? Are we in and then there were none?
Uh-oh.
Well, that's not fun.
The card is partially soaked by alcohol, but the text can still be vaguely identified. 9 of characters. Uh-oh.
Oh no, the 9 of characters was the one they
yeah,
had.
that's the one they had.
I guess in
I
a
wonder
lot of
if there
ways
were
that
like
is-
2, there was some kind of switch up, or if this was actually the one that got taken and put there.
Well, that was, yeah. I think it was the first mate who said the 9 of characters is the only one that's left.
Yeah.
So maybe he said it wrong differently. I will say the most ominous thing would have been if it was the 7 of characters, because that would have been
Yeah.
a real and then there were none situation. So counting up is better than counting down. Well, actually, wait, no. No, we're still counting down because if he's been dead for longer than
Yeah, then he would have been the
Madame
first
Yu
one,
is.
yeah.
Well, shit, we're back in we're back in our countdown.
Large areas of liver mortis have emerged on the legs, appearing purplish red in color. The liver mortis already formed are diffused with pterychi. What the hell is that word?
Of course.
In prominent areas.
The patches of liver mortis are starting to blend, which means he died more than 3 hours ago. So yeah, if he was the first one dead, how many people are on this boat right now? We got us, we got Joseph,
I don't
we got
think we have
Shipmaster
9
Lowe,
disposable people.
we got Elle, we got the first mate, we got the sister, we got a Fu. That's 7 people still alive, so yes, we can have a countdown.
The deceased's left-hand fingers are stiff, with liver mortis on the arm.
Nobody's
Deceased is
going anywhere
holding
alone.
Half a broken bottle of liquor in his right hand. Muscles in the lower jaw, neck, and upper limbs all show signs of rigor mortis. Is Afu gonna get accused for this murder? I hope not.
I mean, I think this one's gonna be blamed as just got drunk fell
Yeah, but
somewhere.
then someone must have, like, dropped him off the roof.
Someone would have put the 9 of characters in
Yeah.
there, because we saw that when we were playing cards.
Yep. Muscles in the fingers, toes, and lower limbs are more relaxed. Rigor mortis has
I
yet to
will
spread.
say, I think for this to be like a true MyFA situation, Afu has to be seriously considered the murderer for a decent amount of time. When we went into this flashback, I was sort of like, man, this is gonna put Afu's like, haha, you got accused of murder, Shen, of course. As like, this is a funny reversal of how we met. But like, Afu wasn't really considered to be the murderer for very long. Joseph was like, nah, it wasn't him. Nah. Him do a murder, no. Rigor mortis, limited to the upper limbs, indicates a time of death of around 4 to 6 hours ago. Did we get the bruise on his head?
Not yet.
Okay.
There's an abrasion on the forehead and a noticeable lump in the cranial region. The wound caused by the fall is consistent with the position the deceased landed. However, it is quite strange that the lump is white instead of the usual reddish-brown. What?
John, bruises caused by falling after death are pale in color.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really weird for it to, like, bruise after he's dead, but if it's, yeah, something...
Okay. Whew.
Okay.
According to the stiffness and lividity of his body, Hao Chu was killed 4 to 6 hours ago. Cause of death? Mechanical asphyxiation. Are you saying he was strangled to death, Mr. Joseph? No. There are many circumstances of mechanical asphyxiation. Strangulation is only one of them. From the appearance of his corpse, it is more likely that his death was caused by choking. Hao Chu was an alcoholic. It makes sense to me that he choked on his vomit after drinking. But what about playing cards?
Like, so casual about that. Like, yeah, he was an alcoholic.
We have a
It
very
makes sense that he
dramatic
died.
murderer on the loose.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Could this have been an accident? Not necessarily.
Shaking his head.
Without knowing what was in the wine, can we not rule out the possibility someone... We cannot rule out the possibility someone was involved.
Furthermore, we also found this mahjong card next to Hao Chu. Like, the smears of blood are very like... It's hard not to associate his death with the death of Madame Yin.
Trying to figure out what all that is, like, up on the roof where he was. There seem to be some, like, overturned bottles. Is that where he was
he
drinking?
He might have gone up there to drink a lot, yeah.
And that's just where he... That's where he was the whole time. And he was just, like, lying there, and then the bump in the waves threw him off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too coincidental for Master Wu's mahjong cards to appear at the murder scene.
We can't leave anybody alone, so we gotta...
Could it be that there really was something between Old Hao and Madame Yin? You got a calling card, yeah.
Yeah. We've got our first mate isn't, Well, don't make wild guesses about our passengers' affairs.
I didn't mean to.
Matters are trickier than I had imagined. Perhaps this is all just the beginning. John, we need to complete investigations of the whole ship as soon as possible.
Alright, I think this is probably gonna be where we
Probably.
end for today. I think this is a good
oh
spot.
god, yeah. I don't like the countdown.
Yeah,
the first
it's
mate
interesting though.
is gone and might get murdered. We might
Well,
find out that
he's at the wheel,
he's
but
at the
he
helm,
is
but
by
he's
himself.
alone. Is my
so
point. Yeah, you never be by
that would be kind
yourself
of bad
when
if
there's
he
a
just got
countdown
murdered
serial killer
and
on the
there was
loose,
no
yeah.
one controlling the ship.
No one controlling the ship. And then we've got Afu and the sister asleep in the same room, and Afu probably isn't gonna die here. It's just a hunch
Probably.
I have. But it's just a hunch.
He's a fake.
fake Afu. It's been a different person the whole time.
Yep. Alright, let's see
But
what we
yeah,
got here.
serial boat killer is something.
Yep.
We had the nine of characters and then the 8 of characters. And we've got 7 people left alive on this ship.
Yep.
Yep.
Hello, kitty. Hey! You stop that.
So yeah, I guess next time we'll just do serial killing. Oh yeah, businessman's not by himself too. He's dead.
Oh, yeah.
He's immediately dead. Alright. Hang on, there are 4 of us currently gathered right now. Yeah, wait. Am I miscounting how many people? How many people do we have in our character list?
Here, hang on. Let's finish reading these real quick.
Sure. To the engine room. So you could perhaps coordinate a murder that way.
Interesting, yeah.
Interesting. And obstructive, yeah. How many?
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, how many do we have in our? Okay, well.
Alright.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3,
11 people.
11. Okay, so that is distinctly more than 9. So we could still have a countdown, but it means there would be 2 people left over. 2 killers? Question mark. So
Maybe. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess that's it for today.
Yep.
Yeah, this one's getting tricksy. There's stuff happening.
Getting interesting, yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Well,
Alright.
I'll see you guys on Thursday then. I hope you guys
See
are
you
enjoying
guys.
the game. Have a good rest of your day and whatnot. So, yeah, it's been a blast to be part of the stream. Yeah, thanks for coming. I'm glad you're
A lot of
enjoying the
fun.
game. Well, see you guys later then.
Bye.
Bye.